Hey, Dave Chamberlain here from Next Level Outdoor Reviews. If you follow any of my previous videos, you know I love saddle hunting, just a chance to be mobile out there, get back a little farther off the beaten path, and just add a different element as we chase the whitetails. And today I want to talk to you guys about the Custom Gear Modifications Cobra hunting saddle. Now this is an expandable saddle that's packed with features. So the first thing you'll notice on the saddle is how you can just slim it down to that utility belt configuration. You have your G-hook right back here at the back. Just undo that and then you're starting to expand the saddle. So with that G-hook and that utility belt configurations, it just gives you an ease to wear that in. It's not bulky at all. You can fold it up. If you don't want to wear it in, you can fold it up and throw it in a pack. I know a lot of guys are using packs to carry their platforms and sticks in, so you can just put it right in there. But like I said, if you want to wear it in, you can with that utility belt configuration. Once you undo that G-hook, as I said, it opens up into a standard single panel, 12 to 15 inch height. From there you can open it up into the mega panel that has 22 to 25 inches. So just you can really up, get a good cup around you depending on how you like to hunt, whether you're a leaner, whether you're a sitter. You can just dial that in to get that comfort fit. I know a lot of guys, if they're leaning, they just want it as the standard single panel, and then when they sit down, if they're using knee pads or sitting against a tree, then they'll open either the top or bottom panel or both panels. So just depending on your body type or what type of comfort level you're looking for, you can dial that in to whatever you want. So no more floppy pleats or panels as you see on some of the other saddles out there. They have a good stiffness to them. Takes a little bit to pull them apart. I'll throw this on in a little bit, get up in a tree and show that to you. As we kind of work around the top of the back of the saddle here, you guys can see it has these attachment points right here. If you're a guy that wants to wear suspenders, you can hook your suspenders right in. You see your molly webbing right here. So you have all attachment points. You want to put anything in the molly webbing. One thing about Custom Gear Modifications, as it says in the name, it's custom and they'll make any modifications you want. So there's options to add another row of molly. You can do that. Any type of pattern that you want as far as camo. Jerry will set you up with that. Just lots of ways that you can dial this saddle in to make it exactly how you want it. So I went over a couple of the features of the saddle. I'm going to go ahead and get this on, and then we'll go over some of the other things that just make this an awesome saddle if you're getting into saddle hunting. If you're a veteran saddle hunter that used a different brand, why you should give Custom Gear Modifications a look. So let's go ahead and step into the saddle. All right guys, so we're out in the woods. Again, we're looking at the Custom Gear Modifications Cobra saddle. So again, everything's in its place. You got the G-hook here where you can expand it. You have your leg straps here. Also have G-hooks on it. Just everything's nice and contained. So the first thing is, again, unhook that, extend the saddle out. I'll go ahead and undo the straps right here. Okay. So as far as putting the saddle on, I just step through the rope belt and the bridge. Bring it up around my waist. I can tighten down the rope belt. They do have options for a web belt, which is also very nice, but I like the rope belt. Not a lot of bulk at all. Next step would be to reach through and grab your leg straps. Now the nice thing when you connect them to your webbing up here, it's right here at the front. I've had connection points where they're back a little bit farther and just a little tougher to grab, but right here, go ahead and hook into those and cinch down. Same thing on the other side. Reach through, spin that out. Again, right through, cinch down. So I got my leg straps. just depending what fits you, what's comfortable for you. Some guys hook them all the way in. Walk into the woods like that might depend on how far a walk you have, and some guys hook them up at the tree. So just easy to adjust, pull down on your tabs and you're good to go. Some of the other features that you'll notice is your bridge loops right here. You can adjust where you want them at, just kind of depending again where you're at on the tree, whether you're standing, leaning, both sides adjust. You got different attachment points on each side as well, so you can hang your sticks, carabiners, other items, your platform from those. When you're looking at your lineman's loops right here, got one on each side obviously, you'll see that reflective material, so you're getting in early before the sun's up. It's just very handy to make sure you're in the right loop. Another nice feature is how you can bring your pleats down. You just pull up on the plastic tab. You can pull that down if you want your pleat farther down or your panel farther down. Pull down on the strap and you're tightening it up. So again, just kind of depends on where you want that to pinch or pull on your body. Both sides exactly the same way. On your bridge loop right here, you'll see this little package right here that's tucked in nicely, and that is a fall tension release system. So I don't think there's any other saddles out on the market. I could be wrong. I know a lot of tree stands include them, but as far as saddle companies, I think Custom Gear Modifications is the only one that includes that. So super neat, right there out of the way, doesn't take up a lot of room. And it's just one of those things that you hope you'll never have to use, but if you do need to use it in an emergency, it's great to know it's there. So the saddle is available in two sizes. Size 1 is for up to 36-inch waist, and then size 2 is above 36-inch waist. And again, it's super customizable, so if you're a bigger guy and you're worried about the fit of the saddle, or is it long enough, or if you want to add a little length to your rope bridge, get with Jerry at Custom Gear Modifications and just let him know, send him a message. Jerry's super responsive. He'll take good care of you, make sure he understands exactly what you want. And just the customization of the saddle, it's available in plenty of different options when you order. You can order, again, the belt style, size, color, a camo shell, and you can again add the options to the prime features like extra moly webbing and things like that. If you already have ropes, your tether and your lineman's rope at home, there's no reason why you have to buy a full kit. But if you're just getting started and you don't have any of that, then full kits are available with ropes and other add-ons as well. So I talked about it a little bit from the ground. Let's go ahead and get up on a tree. I already got a stick and the platform set up on the tree, and obviously you guys can see it's not high at all, but I just, for sake of time in the video, I just kind of wanted to just go over a little bit of the basics. I already have my lineman's rope in one of the loops. Go ahead and swing that around the tree and lock that in on the other side. Then we can get to climbing. All right, so I'm up here on the tree. I'm on my platform. Obviously, if I'm hunting, I'd be a lot higher at this point. I could go ahead and grab my tether. Swing that around the tree. Some guys have different preferences how high they hook their tether up. I usually go a little bit above shoulder height. Can lock into my bridge. At that point, I'm carabiner is screwed down, good to go. Comfortable on my platform, so I can go ahead and remove my lineman's belt. throw that in a dump pouch or whatever. So I'm up here on the tree. I'm in a good hunting position. The loop's down here. I can put my thumbs right in them if I need to adjust the saddle down. Right now, again, I don't have any of the panels open. Just a good leaning position fit. Not any hip pinch here at all. Again, I can pull up on this tabs and again expand that down more if I'd like. And that just gives you a good feel, a good fit. If I want to move into a sitting position, I can just take some weight off. I can pull that panel down. I can just do the top panel or the bottom panel only, or I can move it all the way down. But when I move it all the way down, that's very nice. If I had knee pads to go into the tree right here, that seated position just gives me a lot more of like a hammock feel. Just contours to my bottom, my hips. So just kind of depending on what your preference is, what kind of body type you have, what's most comfortable for you. I know a lot of guys feel they can be more still if they're seated like this in a sitting position. So this just allows you to change up the feel of the saddle and where it's sitting on your body. If I go back to a standing, I might feel this more down on the bottom of my legs. So again, I can just take a little pressure off and move that pleat back up. Just fold that in. Now I'm back to more of the single panel. Now I can lean. Another nice feature about the bridge is you can have your single hand adjustment. If you want to tighten it, again, just a little bit of lean in, pull right there, and you can adjust that down. If you need some more slack, again, pull in, take pressure off, you can slide that down. So right there, just easy movement. There's not really any restriction at all. Again, this is a great saddle that I'm very impressed with. Beautiful stitching, lots of quality goes into it. Jerry does a great job. Again, the awesome customer service that he provides for you guys that are Buy American custom gear modifications. They are USA made. He's based out of Tennessee, so it's right here in the US, and he's also a veteran. You know, for you guys that support veterans, support USA made modifications. If you have your own saddle that you wish you had more MOLLE strapping on or another pocket on one of your packs or gear, Jerry will work with you on getting you taken care of. Guys, lastly, make sure you hop on their website, customgearmodifications.com. There's plenty of things that you can buy on there that'll make your life easier as a saddle hunter. They're priced very well, very competitive, and just a lot of things. I'm talking like bags, add-ons, aiders, camera arm. There's just a lot of things, too many to list and talk about. But just hop on there and see what he has. And again, he can customize those to your different style of camo that you have or just needs that you're looking for. So appreciate you guys checking out the review. Make sure you guys follow my page. I'll have more custom gear reviews as far as different items and add-ons. So I'll have things like accessory pouches, a release bag. They have an awesome 3D quiver that's super light. I'm going to review that. And they also came out with the camera arm that's, if you're a guy that doesn't want to carry a big bulky arm and heavy camera gear into the woods, and you're just trying to, be a novice and film your hunts a little bit, you have a cell phone you want to use, that camera arm will be the ticket for you. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and look for those reviews. Appreciate you guys taking a look. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.